up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fumble, and this is Challenge Accepted. I'm your girl, Jackie Ray. I have a co-host with me right now that's already starting with the shenanigans. Everybody, welcome Nick Hamilton from Nightcast Media. Please explain what are you wearing, sir? What is that?
Champ is here. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, so
Thank you for having me.
You just winning the challenges, and we ain't even started yet. Is that what you're saying?
Make
sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Leave comments below. You can follow me on all things social media at Jerry the Fanatic. Nick, where can they follow the champ?
Hey, you can follow me at Nick Hamilton LA on Instagram and on Twitter at Nick Hamilton 213 and at nightcastmedia.com.
Okay, I have to admit, I kind of have an unfair advantage here because Nick and I actually have a podcast together. It's called The Opposite Reaction. I'm always right on that show, so you know I'm going to be right on this one. But let's get into this right away. All right, let's get into Challenge Accepted. Now here we're going to challenge some popular or maybe unpopular views in sports. This one for me is a very unpopular view. You guys know Cam Newton just re-signed with the Patriots. He has a one-year deal. It's a $5 million in base value. It's going to be up to $14 million. A lot of it is incentive based. He's going to get $2 million in signing bonus. $1.5 million is that base guarantee. And then he's got a lot of other incentives that can lead him up to that $14 million. Now, we also know that Cam did not have the best season last year. He did have a completion rate of about 65.8%, which is not horrible. But his 2,657 passes were also met with a lot of interceptions. He did not convert a lot on third down. But Bill Belichick says Cam Newton is going to be their starting quarterback. And a lot of people are kind of mounting some pressure on him and saying, no, that should absolutely not be it. Starting day one, they believe that Mac Jones should be starting for that franchise. I'm going to go ahead and say challenge accepted. Absolutely not. This one definitely goes to Cam Newton. I believe that Cam Newton now, with this competition, he's going to go out there, he's going to step up, and he is going to lead that team a lot further than some rookie guy who had to probably, in my opinion, get his mom to speak for him. No proof, but that's just my opinion. Nick, what do you think?
Well, here's what I think. First of all, you talk about Cam Newton last year. He had absolutely zero playmakers, and he actually suffered from COVID-19. So he was actually rushed back a little sooner than expected, and that's going to take its toll because, as we know, unfortunately, this deadly pandemic, has its toll on people in different ways. And so I believe Cam Newton was still suffering from that, even though he beat the Los Angeles Chargers 45-0. But besides that, I do believe that. No, that's fact. That's just fact.
That's
what you do? I'm sorry.
Why you bringing up old stuff though?
Because you brought up Cam Newton about last season. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because that's what it is. Because when you look at Cam Newton and obviously under the shadows of Tom Brady, which was already pressure enough. And so when you see with this new team, obviously the New England Patriots went out, got Cam some type of playmakers, got him a much better team. You have some defensive guys coming back into the fold that didn't play last season. So that should help them on the defensive side of the ball. And then when you look at the division in the AFC East, it's probably going to be down between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots, squabbling out for first or second place in the division anyway. But when you look at Mac Jones, I watched Mac Jones at Alabama. I think he was a really good, college quarterback. I thought that he had a lot of help and a lot of aid from Steve Sarkisian, who was the offensive coordinator, that really helped him along the way. But he's not going to have those attributes and those aids as it were, like he was in Alabama. It's going to be a little tougher test. The game's going to be faster. You're going to go against guys that are quicker, stronger, more agile. And I think they need to sit him down for a while. I think Cam Newton will start the season, as Bill Belichick indicated, but I think maybe halfway through the season, if things are not going a particular way that Bill wants them to go, I think you will see a change at quarterback with number 10, Mac Jones, being a part of the new regime and seeing what they can do from there. But
I don't like that thought process, and I get it.
Why?
We see that a lot. I just don't. In my opinion, when we're talking about a lot of young guys, sometimes that transition from college to pros, there's a learning curve, and from what I've seen from Mac Jones, I just don't see him really being quick off the learning curve. I don't see him coming in and being like, all the way ready. I think it's going to take some time. I think if anything, you give him a full year. Cam Newton is sitting under Cam Newton. There's no drawback to that. Even if you're learning what mistakes not to make, there's no downside to sitting a solid year under Cam Newton. And I just don't think Mac Jones is going to turn out to be that guy. For me, if I was doing a chart of most likely to be a bust, he's on it. So I don't know. I don't know for sure if I would just make sure he had that solid year under his belt before I put him at the starting position, because I think the more time you get these young guys to get acclimated into a system, the better chance they have to succeed. And so I think you give them the best chance to succeed. I don't think you just throw them into the mix right away, especially if they're losing, because then the pressure is all about, oh, okay, you're throwing me in because you want me to turn this around. That's a lot of pressure for these young guys.
Well, this is what you get into the game for. First of all, I don't want to hear anything about pressure. This is what they play their whole lives for, to get into this position, to be in the pressure cooker. We saw what happened with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert was literally thrown into the fire within 5 minutes before the game started. And we saw how well he performed. He came within 3 points of defeating the Super Bowl champs in the in the Kansas City Chiefs. So I don't want to hear anything about pressure, whether it was Justin Herbert or Mac Jones. These guys or anybody else, the number one pick overall. Justin Fields, whoever it may be, this is what these guys play for. What better time to get some reps in if you're losing and have nothing else to play for besides pride? So you might as well get some reps.
Did you see his walk to the podium? That is not an I can handle pressure walk. It's just not.
That is, I got to stick up my behind and I can't move it walk.
Oh my goodness. All right. So you seem like you agree with me. You are challenging this norm that says that Bill Belichick should start Mac
hell no.
Okay. So you're anti that with me?
I am anti that. And you must not know Bill Belichick as much as people claim to know him, because Bill Belichick does not succumb to pressure. Have you watched any of his press conferences?
That's absolutely true.
Okay. I
just
case.
had to take a moment, because Nick Hamilton and myself agreeing, this is a rare occurrence, you guys. You guys are witnessing something quite special.
Damn sure won't happen again.
Hey, watch your mouth. All right, so that's going to end this whole challenge accepted portion. Now let's get into this fan challenge, because, fans, sometimes their thought process is just a little off. I got to say, though, the fans right now on this one are split right down the middle, and I agree with it. I agree with the I don't know which way I'm going to go feeling with the fans, because now we're getting into this NBA Rookie of the Year. That's always a fun one. And it is split straight down the middle with these fans. It's either going to be LaMelo Ball or I can already see your head shaking. LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards. Let's take a look at some of these tweets. Some say LaMelo Ball, like this one. They say he's overrated and the award belongs to Anthony Edwards. We have another tweet. This person thinks that hands down LaMelo is going to win it. But I agree with this user, who we are amazed at what Anthony Edwards is doing at just 19 years old. And then I get this one too, the thought process that maybe LaMelo does make it look a little too easy. He's out there just doing his thing and he's doing it well. But I don't know. I get it. If you guys follow us, you guys should make sure you're watching the morning show, the Fumble Live. And I've said this. I am in awe of Anthony Edwards. I think that what he's doing to be so young, not only on what he's doing as far as on the court, but his ability to actually be a leader on that team at 19, to me, it's very odd. I've not really seen a young kid come in this young and actually impact the vets around him the way that he has. And for me, that makes him the clear MVP. And in addition, let's not forget that LaMelo got hurt. He was out for a while, and I know that we didn't see him on the floor as long. So I'm just, it's Anthony Edwards for me. I don't know what you're looking at up in the sky. Eyes front, sir.
You making more excuses than a politician going on a campaign trail.
Points. It's not excuses, it's points.
Listen, everybody in the NBA gets hurt. That's unfortunately, that's part of the game.
When Zion got hurt, everybody was like, oh no, he can't be considered for Rookie of the Year because he got hurt.
Well, I think because he got hurt. The same way we talk about Joel Embiid in the MVP category. If Joel Embiid played the same amount of games as Jokic, we probably talk about Joel Embiid as being the clear-cut favorite for MVP. But because he missed games and significant games on top of that, we have to kind of defer over to Jokic, because he's been playing damn near every game this season. And the same thing goes for the Rookie of the Year. Ant-Man is the Rookie of the Year. First of all, do I have to remind people about that monstrous duck when he still snatched that soul? You talk about Jamie Foxx winning the Oscar for Soul. It should be Ant-Man for snatching that soul out that man's body. That is absolutely absurd. Ant-Man should be locked up for doing the damage that he just did to that man. That man will never recover and never ever be the same again. So and I like LaMelo Ball. I think LaMelo Ball has some special qualities.
I do too.
I think he sees the court geometrically, which is why he's able to pass the way almost like a quarterback or throw across the middle. I think that's what makes him such an excellent player. I think he's the best out of all three Ball brothers. I will say that much. I think he may have a little bit more longevity than all three Ball, or at least the other Ball brother. If he, as long as he keeps
Give LiAngelo a chance, man. He ain't even gotten in. Wait a minute. Just give him a chance.
Well, as long as he knows how to pay for stuff when he leaves the store, we'll be fine. But anyway, when it comes to LaMelo Ball, I think LaMelo Ball is a very captivating type of player. But I think Anthony Edwards is just special. He was special when he was at Georgia. He was special. That's why he's the number one. He was definitely the top pick. And this is what I said all along. I said, give Anthony Edwards some time, because I know he's not on the most highly publicized team. I know all the pub is going towards. You're right, because of the hype train, because of who's behind the machine that's behind him. So give Anthony Edwards some time, and we are going to see exactly by season's end, we're going to see who's truly the rookie of the year. And there's no split down the middle. What the hell are people talking about? Are they insane? It's Anthony Edwards who's the rookie of the year, clear cut.
Dude, when you see highlights, and I will give this to fans, especially the casual fans, like when you're watching SportsCenter or any of those shows, you definitely see more highlights from LaMelo, I think, than you do. Now, when you're on social media, I think it's flipped. I feel like I see more highlights from Anthony Edwards on social media than I see of LaMelo. But, when you're the casual fan and you're just getting your Sports One Today, it's the publicity train, and LaMelo's definitely got that one won. And so when you look at it like that, I think that's why the fans are split down the middle. Plus, I think the Ball brothers are just, a fan favorite, just period. So I think that makes sense. But I definitely say Anthony Edwards. Apparently, this is 2 for 2. I don't know. I'm gonna buy a lotto ticket at the end of the night, because this ain't normal. Or look to the sky, because their meteors are about to fall. All right, so that's gonna do it for the fan challenge. Now, time to get to challenge issue. This is my favorite part of the show, because this is where we get to issue challenges towards one another, and the loser must pay out. You guys are gonna want to stay tuned for all these challenge issued segments, because there's going to be a lot of payouts. I can just tell right now. This is only our second episode, so we've got a lot to come. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and start this, because I feel like I don't even think Nick is going to want to take this challenge, because I know how he's going to feel about this, but I'm going to throw it out here anyway, because you guys heard, we talked about this on the Fumble Live this week, but Chad Johnson, as he announced, oh God, here we go. So he's already thinking he's going to win this. Let me get the challenge out before you bring up the belt. So Chad Johnson, he was on the I Am Athlete podcast. That's the same podcast where he tells us he eats McDonald's every day, which keep that in mind as I finish this story. So the man who eats McDonald's every day apparently is great friends with Floyd Money Mayweather, and he got a call, and now he's going to be on that ticket. He is going to also have his own his own match, and he doesn't know who his opponent is yet. He has no idea who his opponent is, but he says he doesn't care, because he's the guy that's great at every single thing that he does. He says he has trained with Floyd before, so he's a decent boxer. So he is going to go into the ring. Now, my concern about this is I do not think people who don't know anything about boxing should ever get in the ring. And I think we should all learn from Nate Robinson. I don't think we need a repeat of Nate Robinson. So I don't know. That was an embarrassing moment in time. I think we should leave it there. So here's my thing. I don't think that I don't even know who Chad is going to fight yet, so I can't really go out and say that Ocho Cinco is going to win or lose, but I will say this. I need him to go the distance. That's my only thing. That's the only thing I'm going to put out there. No knockout. I don't care if he wins or loses. I need him to walk out of that ring on his feet. That is my only challenge. So if I win this challenge, Nick, I don't know. What am I? Oh, yes, I do know. You have to get a hat, custom made, and a shirt, custom made, that says Jackie is always right. And you have to wear it on two, because now sidebar, you guys, whenever I'm on the Fumble and I say, I have a source that says if it's about the Lakers or the Clippers, it's Nick, because he be out there doing these fabulous.
Hey, man. You over here snitching, dry snitching and whatnot? Really?
That was an accolade. I thought I was letting people know that this is the man with the plan. He has the information, all of that. So now, if I win, you wear a hat and a shirt on one of your interview segments, preferably the one with LeBron James, that says Jackie is always right.
I'm going straight to the Slauson swap meet if I do. I'm getting it for 15
That's
bucks.
fine, but you got to get the hat and the shirt. And don't put the wording like down on your belly so nobody can see you, because you know they only see your this. Don't try to sneak. You know, people always try to figure out ways to get out of bed.
All right, so
do you accept said challenge?
Yeah, I accept it. I don't back down. I don't back down from no challenge, Jack.
All right. I mean,
all right.
It's better.
Now here's my challenge. Here's my challenge.
Okay.
Now, we all know, and anybody that's followed Jackie Ray for any period of time, I'm definitely gonna get her some therapy for Christmas. That's definitely for sure. Because of her obsession with LeBron James.
Not an obsession. I just dwell in the kingdom.
No.
I dwell in the kingdom. We all do. It's just that I embrace it and I like it here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So did Ted Bundy. But anyway, but my challenge to you is this. We all know the Lakers have been struggling as of late. We all know LeBron is actually going to go see a ankle specialist to find out what's going on with that ankle, which I believe he came back way too soon from. But at the same point, the Lakers continue to sink. And to me, I don't know. They fall into that play-in playoff tournament. It's going to be really, really bad. So my challenge to you is if they happen to fall below 6, or if they stay at 6, or if they fall below 6, if they don't make at least the Western Conference Finals in this year's 2021 NBA playoffs, you must announce that Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and you must wear a Michael Jordan 23 jersey.
That's too far.
That's
too far. That is too far.
Hey, look, if I gotta find a matching hat and shirt, damn it, you can at least get the Michael Jordan shirt, the 23. I know where you can find it. I can give you the website where you can find it, and trust me, you must announce on all your social.
You want me to pay for this?
You want me to pay? Wait. You want me to pay for mine, right?
Yeah, but I'm a good person. So, not that Michael Jordan's not. It's just we got issues. Me and Michael got
again. So that's the challenge. You got to wear a Michael. I didn't say a Michael Jordan jersey. I said a T-shirt. The jersey is like $300 off top.
I definitely wasn't paying for that.
So I'm letting you off light. I'm saying just go get the T-shirt, right? You can find a Michael Jordan Bulls 23 T-shirt. It's easy. I'll give you the website. And you have to announce on your social media channels that Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
You playing games.
Now, you gonna back down or bow down, or what you gonna do?
I mean, it's my show, so I'm not gonna back out of no challenge. But I just got literally sick to my stomach. Like literally right this second, I got sick to my stomach. My energy, you just sucked the energy out of me. The thought of that. How long does this have to stay up on my social media?
Oh, it's got to be at least 48 hours. So you got to put it at
24.
You know what? All right, I'll say 23 in the name of Michael Jordan.
Because you know what I will set my alarm for 22:59 and snatch that right down. Okay, so look, Laker Nation, this is our time to come together to make sure that I don't have to fall to this tomfoolery. Let's come together, send out good vibes to LeBron, to AD, and let's make sure we don't fall into that play-in, which I actually think we probably will, but let's make sure we don't fall into that play-in, and let's get to the Western Conference Finals. Now, you remember last week I said that we were going to get to the finals, so at least this is a little easier. So let's make sure that I win this challenge. We got to put this good energy out there, y'all. It's us.
Listen, let me let America know I do want the Lakers and the Clippers to do well, because it damn sure makes my job a lot easier when it comes to covering these two teams. Yes, exactly. And it's a lot better post game when they have wins. Obviously they're gonna have losses, but at least they'll be moving throughout each round. So I hope that they do. I hope both teams do well. And I do not want to see a Lakers-Clippers first round matchup. That would be so disappointing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, you guys. Now, look, I want you guys to go into the comments. Let me know what you think about these challenges. Let me know who you think is going to win or lose, and let me know that you're praying for me as well. Just make sure you put all those good thoughts in the comments for me. And also, if you've got a fan challenge, something you want us to challenge next week or the coming weeks, please put that in the oh my God, here comes the belt. Would you stop with the belt? All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for Challenge Accepted. Oh my goodness, this was a lot. But thank you so much, Nick, for joining us today. Once again, tell everybody where they can follow you.
Thank you once again, Jackie, for having me. I greatly appreciate it. First, let me say this. Congratulations on the new show. I'm very happy for you. You've been working extremely hard, for those that don't know, behind the scenes. So I'm glad it's come to fruition and continued success. You can find me on Instagram at Nick Hamilton LA. You can also find me on Twitter at Nick Hamilton 213 and at www.nightcastmedia.com.
All right, you guys, that's going to do it for another episode of Challenge Accepted. Don't forget to come here every single Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget to check us out every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Fumble Live. And I will see you for another episode of Challenge Accepted next week. Be safe, guys. Cheer for me. Pray for me. Do all of that for me. Thank you.